It's crazy to think that just a few days ago, we were lost, alone, and scared in the woods. Now look at us, refining our own biofuel, building out our own base, finally collecting even more resources to survive. Anyways everyone, welcome back to Urge. And right now, I am on death's door because I got harassed by a bunch of grasshoppers. And speaking about that, I don't really feel too safe inside of my base, as all we have right now for defenses is this really thin piece of plywood. So today we're gonna work on that weakness and build out our base defenses, right? Because after a few days here, we now know that enemies will spawn in and attack us, whether we have walls or not. Thankfully with this game we do have a few options. For one, we can build out some metal spikes, wooden spikes, and we can make some basic traps, aka the Crusher Trap. A tripwire-controlled heavy drop that crushes anything below it. This trap is resettable, can be also released manually. It's quite a bit of materials, but we can start off with the wooden spikes, which is going to require 3 whole wood and 1 duct tape. I can get the wood very easily with the forest, but the duct tape is going to be a little bit difficult. What I'm trying to say is that we're going to have to go out and loot once again. I am going to save that really quick, though, because we need to focus on our health. Sadly, I used my bandage last episode, so the only way we're gonna be able to heal up ourselves is by eating food and drinking alcohol. We do have 6 protein bars and 3 bottles of booze. On top of it, we also have a serving of bug meat. With all 3 combined, we should be able to get enough health to survive. Hopefully. I'm also going to be dropping off the solo patron and the fluid detector because we really don't have a use of it outside of the home. Okay, cool. Our inventory's looking good. Let's go cook up some food, eating up some protein. Awesome, we look 10 times better, and we should be ready to go out into the field and explore. I'm gonna be doing my generic rounds around the village because all of the loot should have respawned. I will let you know if I find anything cool, but it's gonna be a lot of box smashing. Come on! Again? Okay, never mind. I'm not sure if you see that, but there are visible stink lines coming from the toilet. Okay, this one is completely shot. That's fine. Hopefully it goes right back into my yearlid purifier. Let's go look for another toilet later. By the way, we have gotten quite the abundance of supplies, including 3 empty bottles, 5 tape, 3 pipes, and 9 wire. One cool thing that I am gonna be doing now is actually using the bottles, right? But instead of disposing the yearlid bottles, I'm gonna be using them to fuel up my purifier, right? Because now, instead of it being a bad thing that we have it, it's a good thing, right? Also, speaking about good things, that right there is a bug nest. Looks like meat's back on the menu. Okay, there's actually nothing in it. I guess I'll wait a bit. Oh, hey, sir. Hey, okay. How about we agree to disagree, and you calm down, my good sir, or else I'm gonna have to get extremely silly. You don't want to see me when I get silly. Yeah, eat that. Okay, that was... I'm just gonna kill you. Nice. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, are you dead? I was not expecting him to get up. Okay, he's dead. It looks like Molotovs work pretty well. I'm gonna go finish off the rest of the looting, and then we're gonna fuel up the purifier. The distant sounds in this game are terrifying. What the hell was that? Anyways, we are done here. I'm gonna drink, actually. I'm gonna save the alcohol. I'm instead gonna drop the meat in order to take the glue bars. But overall, today was extremely successful. Namely because we got ourselves 6 whole duct tape, which is gonna equate to around 6 spikes. Oh no, never mind. Make that 7. And after we're done disassembling this fence line here, I will fill up my... What was that? I thought I heard something. I'm gonna fill up my purifier and see you guys tomorrow. Anyways, welcome to day number 5 or 6. I honestly don't know, but what matters is we have 2 full bottles of fuel to fill up the purifier. How's this thing looking, by the way? Let's give it a little check. It's 90% full with a 5% pure amount. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave this a little bit, so I am no longer gonna be using it to, you know, do my business. We need to wait for this thing to purify, and once it is, I'm actually gonna block the flow, so no new Erlit is gonna come in and, you know, taint the purified amounts. We're gonna give this a little bit, and very soon we will have our own fuel. Aside from that, I already put in all of our supplies, giving me a whole host of goodies. It's not really complete though because we're still lacking the wood. I'm gonna chop down around like 5 or 10 trees and we will finally have enough to hopefully build out some more defenses. Looking at this flat field that used to be a forest, I think we have more than enough firewood to last me an eon. I say knowing full well this stuff is probably gonna be used up in a matter of minutes, but yeah, we have a lot of wood. Let's see how much we have in total by counting it up though. We have a total of 41 pieces. That's pretty damn good. On top of it, with the amount of metal we're getting, I think we're gonna 1, build out the spikes as said, but 2, reinforce the walls with metal to, you know, build up the strength. So let's go do the metal thing first, and then we can work on the spikes. And I'm thinking we are gonna have a narrow entrance to still be able to move our vehicles in and out, but I want to lay the sides with a half wall and spikes so enemies, you know, have a bit of a trouble getting over and into my spot. I'm also thinking of removing the top little area here, instead building a walkway on top so I can shoot enemies from above as they approach my entrance. I think that's a pretty sound idea. Grabbing an abundance of duct tape, really. The only other thing we need for walls is gonna be metal sheets. Not bad at all. I am a little bit lacking in metal sheets, so that is something we definitely need to keep tabs on. For now, it should do the trick, as I really only want to reinforce this small spot here. So let's build out the custom metal walls. Hello, goodbye. Nice try, bozo. Maybe another day. Okay, cool. Let's get it right... Oh, can I do it across the entire way here? Let's get it right here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Boom! Oh, come on, man. I'm just starting to build. Can you wait till I build out my spikes? Anyways, man, you gotta die. Yep, sorry. Oh my. Hey, dude, calm down. I'm only gonna kill ya. Did this guy try and throw it? Is that a P-Rock? Oh, get out of here. What the hell? Oh, that is vile. You know what? That's gonna go right back into the atmosphere. That's disgusting, though. You should really watch it. I can't believe he threw a congealed Gurlid rock at me. Anyways, to avoid that happening, let's get some spikes down. Okay, everyone. We're gonna need a lot of spikes. That is the most pitiful set of spikes I have ever seen. How many can we make? We have, let's see here, 8 duct tape. So we can make around 8 of these. Okay, I'm gonna set them up a little bit more spaced out so we can actually defend our entire area. Boom. That's pretty good for the start. Up next, let's work on demolishing this little wall here. Reinforcing the front right now to avoid damage. It is a little bit weird right now, right? Because, you know, it just stays there. And really the one thing that matters is we avoid enemies getting inside. Yeah, it works. It's a little bit weird, but what isn't in this game? Up next, let's work on the half walls. Right here. building them up just like this. So far, so good. How many more plywood do we have? We have 3 more plywood. I think I'm gonna save the rest of that for the little ladder platform, which I'll do right now. With that, we got ourselves a small sniper's nest. By the way, I'm getting really used to building stuff out in this game. It's becoming a lot easier compared to, you know, my first few efforts. Not bad. Up next, let's go lay out the sides with a few spikes on the ends. I'm really hoping the way this works, by the way, is that the enemies approach my base, and instead of, oh, I need to use the bathroom right now. Ooh, that's bad. Let me go grab a bottle really quick. I'll be keeping a chest full of the stuff down here, by the way. Is this all a year lid? No, some of this is water. Okay, the water goes up, the acid goes up. Actually, I can use that in a minute. And if I'm not wrong, we can use this acid bottle to clean out the toilets. Boom! We got ourselves a brand new toilet, all to use at my leisure. Okay, that's really nice. I need way more acid bottles in the future. With that, though, let's get back to my strategizing. Anyways, an enemy's gonna approach my base, and instead of going all the way up and around like this, like I would, they're instead gonna take the path of least resistance, walk over the spikes, and die horribly, right here, bleh, in front of my base for easy collection. Yeah, let's go slap them down, 3 on each end. The more I look at this, the more pitiful it looks, and it also really doesn't address how I'm gonna be killing the bugs, but that's gonna be a problem for future me. We used up most of our supplies. I mean, not the wood and cloth, but the tape and metal, so I think we're gonna go ahead back out, hopefully finding more of the resources we need. Okay, let me organize this a little bit better. Check my purifier, in which it's still 5%. It hasn't moved up, and that kind of scares me. Okay, I looked it up, and it says the purifier needs to be at 100% in order to work, so I'm gonna see if that's true, and we are gonna fill this bad boy up. We're at 97, 98, 99... and 100%. Okay, now it's working, everyone. If you look at it, you can see exactly why I decided to build out the house tenting, because it's going to be releasing that gas into the air. It's going to be caught at the top, though, in which it already looks like it's working. Okay, awesome. I have no idea why I didn't do this before, but I'm very happy it is now. With that, I can leave with a smile on my face. Aw, hell yeah! I'm really crossing my fingers by the time we get back. That stuff is gonna be usable in our car. Okay, cool. I think instead of looting the neighborhood, like always, I'm gonna head down the road and loot the buildings along the way. Which includes batteries, more extractors, another septic tank, metal sheets. Okay, wow, I am utterly shocked at how much supplies was in this junkyard. I need to mark this down if I ever need raw supplies to go here instead of the neighborhood that I've been looting, because in that entire excursion, we got ourselves 6 wire, 18 metal sheets, 6 plywood, 2 tarps, 9 pipes, and a whole bunch of other materials. That is absolutely insane. So much so, I might be able to make a second extractor, which would be very, very nice. Also, good news, the hazardous fog meter is at a solid 0, so it really looks like our purifying methods are working. I'm gonna loot this last home here, and I think we have more than enough supplies to continue our building. I mean, we don't have enough tape for spikes, sadly. Well, I guess we have 2 more, but we did pick up enough metal sheets to really build out some proper doors, which is extremely nice when you consider we only have wooden doors right now. Okay, there's cloth, and that's gonna be it. Okie dokie, let's head back home with our ill-gotten, I guess not really ill, but our gotten gains. Also, I'm a little bit curious. The rock wall ends here, and there's a small little hill here. Where does this go? It seems to lead to a house. You know what? What the hell is that? What? I just wanted to loot the house. What is that? It's like a floating garlic clove. I don't really like the sounds this thing's making. Did it? I think I need to leave. Anyways, what do we have at this home here, other than another tunnel which I could use to travel throughout the areas? We have a backpack with a log. I have no idea where that is. Oh, wait a minute, I think I do. So that's the RV that the dude left in, so I'm guessing it's maybe on the path we both rode and where I crashed. There seems to be a little hidden trinket there. I will keep that in mind. There's also protein bars, a very peculiar flooring. I know there's something under here. I knew it. Oh, hello, oh my god, you scared the tar out of me. Why were those possums waiting to jump me? We seem to have found ourselves a small little crawl space. It seems like they're living here. Oh, look at those little goobers go. And there's also a dead dude with a couple of very delicious mealworms. I'm not gonna eat that because of the exact reason you see right there. There's some possums. I sure hope the possums aren't eating him. And a campfire. Okay, there's nothing really cool in here other than a dead dude, I guess. Let's head out and let's loot the rest of this home. Oh no, they're back. I know what that thing is. It's one of those stupid grasshoppers. We gotta kick it in. We have to kick it into maximum overdrive right now. Is there anything left? There's a free toilet. Hello? Oh, I hate that. I hate you. Get out of here, please. There it is. Thank you for the bug meat. Oh, I can eat the legs. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna use your toilet and we are gonna head right on home. Okay, cool. We made it back home. Oh my, that looks so disgusting. Alright, that's pretty silly how it just builds up in a line like that. I'm not sure how healthy that is, but it is reaching my purifier. How is this thing looking, by the way? It's about 85% pure. Okay, I think that's the upper limit of purity it can reach. I'll let it cook a little bit more, but I'm gonna break these rocks before they reach my purifier. Aw, dude, it's so gross. That should be pretty good. I have no idea if breaking those is bad, by the way. I don't know how to collect them other than to just smash them. Anyways, it looks to still be at 85%. With that, then, I think we might be able to fuel up our car next episode. I'm gonna leave that in there for now, as right now I want to focus on our base defense. And in order to do that, this door needs to go. We are instead gonna be making a custom metal door, which is gonna need 5 wood and 5 metal sheets. All extremely doable. Oh, and while we're at it, we should also be building some house tenting. That would be very nice. It's gonna use up all of our tape, but that way we can actually have a closed-off system. Just like that. Boom! Now it's a real laboratory, if it doesn't knock me off. It works, it works. Please don't acknowledge the massive crack right in there. It's pretty efficient as is. Is this going up, by the way? It actually is. It's at 87%. That should be cooked up by next episode. Okay, now it's time to build out the door. I need wood. That looks 10 times better already. Oh, and it looks like there's another guy throwing more Uralid rocks at me. No, thank you. It's your time to die. Actually, do you wanna walk into my spikes for me? That would be perfect. This is a very good way to test to see how it works. Yep, right over here. Okay, she just walked right around. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. I would say that's like a 50% failure, 50% success. 50% success because she did walk into it. Failure because, yeah, she just kind of hit the wall at a distance. But it is a start. And if I really want to get complex with it, another thing I could do is actually have a ladder up instead of, you know, a door. But that kind of ruins the fun in it. I think I'm gonna turn the resin that I found in the trees that I chopped down into some more duct tape, and we can get a couple more spikes down. I will put these two on the corner right here, and hopefully the enemies will get snagged on it. Please get out of here. Thank you for the food. Never mind, it's spoiled. By all means, it is a pretty terrible fortress, but it's mine regardless. And you know what? I'm feeling kind of adventurous. Why don't we build some metal spikes as well? We need 2 wire, 8 pipes, 1 extractor. I can make 2 of those. Oh, okay. These things are a lot beefier as well. Look at those things. Yeah, we'll be able to use those real nicely. Also, it sounds like there are more visitors. Hey, buddy, why don't you walk into my spikes? Yes. Yes, okay, it's actually doing something. Beautiful. We need some more of that, to be honest. Oh my, I feel kinda bad, guys. That was I chopped off his hand, then his head. That's fine. Let's go build these 2 out right here. Yeah, we'll catch him at the sides. Boom, and bingo. Okay, I would say this is actually a very good start. It's getting dark, and so I will sleep for another day. I think this is going to be a very good time to end the episode. We did quite a bit. We figured out how to get the Yearlit purifier, we built out proper defenses and spikes, we now have a small little sniper's nest to shoot them from. I would say this house is pretty damn good. And very soon, we will be able to take out the car and drive it around the place. I also know you can soup up cars and fortify them much like your base, so I'm looking very much forward to that. The sky is getting red though, it's getting dark, and how is our purifier looking? It's looking pretty pure. Okay, I think we will empty that out in the morning. Anyways, if you guys have liked this episode, be sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe for more. I'm gonna go use the bathroom as well. Oh, I hate the walk back. It's so terrifying. Get out of here. I'll see you later.